My husband always wanted to be a chef, but he realized that he enjoyed cooking and baking too much to jeopardize that. If you are picking something that you love, something that is dear to your heart, when you are able to sit back and take time for yourself, if what you used to do is knitting and your Etsy shop is all around knitting, you're probably not going to find knitting all that relaxing when you get your time to just sit down, relax, and do your hobby. Think about that. Think about if you really want to take your hobby and turn it into a business and possibly make it something that you don't really enjoy anymore. Just because you are good at whatever your shop is, just because you are good in the fiber arts, does not mean that you are going to be great at running a business in the fiber arts industry. So they're two very different things. Creating things in a field and then running a business in the field. They require different skills. There's so much more that you need to do. As an Etsy business owner, you are responsible for the photography and the marketing. As time goes on and more capital comes in, hopefully you'll be able to outsource more and more and more of it. But at least in the beginning, you're going to be responsible for so many different things, and you have to become somewhat of an expert in everything in order to really make it go. So it may be the case that the thing that you really enjoy, the creating, that's just going to be a fraction of what your job is as an Etsy shop owner. For an example, my husband got into ecology because he loved ecology. But the reality is very different. You know what he does now? He codes. He sits in front of a computer and he codes. And he writes a lot of grants. The idea of it might be quite different from the reality of it. So make sure that you're interested in all of the ins and outs of running a business, because it's not just about creating. And also pick your niche really carefully. Try a whole bunch of different things out. You never know what is really going to speak to an audience or what you're really going to enjoy. And it might actually be helpful to do something that's not really your passion, because that thing that you enjoy so much and that you seek out, it may not be relaxing once you have a shop.